In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the ideal client or the clients that we normally work with. We want to make sure that we help those out there that feel a little lost, a little overwhelmed, and just to let them know they are not, that we're here to help. Welcome to episode 2 of Tax Talk with Hey Hey. My name's Suhey Piedra. I'm an enrolled agent here with Prominence Business located in Glendora, California. If this is your first time listening, welcome. And if you are returning, well, welcome back. In this episode, we're going to be diving into the ideal client or the clients that we like to work with. In the last episode, you met my sister's Cruz Piedra, which she is the main bookkeeper. And then we have Brisa Piedra. She is the controller or office manager and your main contact. At Prominence, what we like to do is we like to help individuals that are at that point where they feel a lot of overwhelm. They've gotten over the hump of how do I get a client and are more now with, I have all of these clients, I'm making money and I don't know where my money is going. I feel like I'm working and I'm becoming a slave of my business, and where is all this money going? So what we're here to do is break it down for you. We want to make sure that you have a clear understanding of what are the numbers saying about you. Are you really making money? What are the numbers telling us? There's a story behind those numbers. It's not about just, you brought in, $500,000 in revenue. It's where did that money go? Is it really being reinvested in the business, or is it all going back to expenses? So we want to make sure that clients don't work themselves to death, because sometimes that's what you end up feeling is so much overwhelm. You left your job, your 9 to 5, just to become self-employed, thinking this is the way to go, and it's not a bad decision. It's just now you become a slave of your own job. You still don't have time to be with your family. You still don't have time to vacation. You still don't have time to go out and enjoy the fruit of all your hard labor. So we want to slow you down. We want to look at things, and we want to see what is it telling us. Where is the proceeds going? Is there an easier way? Do you just need a team behind you to help you clarify, to help you see things that maybe you can't see because you're in the business? So sometimes an outside perspective will help, and that's what we're here for. So our clients typically come in with a box of receipts, for example, so they don't know where all the expenses are going. What we first initially want to do is we want to get your story. What happened? What are you doing? What is it that you're producing in your business? And what is the goal of the business? Is the business meant to stay small? Is it supposed to scale? Are you on the right path? Are you on the right track to do so? We want to get the goals of the owner, the goals of the business, so that we know how to place all these puzzle pieces and align them with those goals. And that's what we will do in the first initial meeting, is meet with the client and get their initial take on what the business looks like for them in the next 5, 10, 15 years. So let me give you an example or a little story of a client that we just recently acquired. Clients make this leap of faith, and they start off as this business, and it's great. It's their passion, so they have a lot of energy to work behind it. And what ends up happening is a lot of these clients will, create a very successful business, but before you know it, their personal life starts to fall apart. And so they come in here because they feel this overwhelm and they feel like they can't do it much longer. So what we did is we brought this client in, we went over all of their stuff, figured out that through a couple different little strategies, we can actually save them some money and save them some time. So we're now trying to buy time, is what I tell them. What can we do to help you see the value in maybe outsourcing? So the numbers will help us and guide us and let us know, is it time, or can you afford to hire your first employee, your first virtual assistant, a part-timer? Can any of these tasks that you have be delegated to someone else? Can we hire some sort of a consultant to come in and look at your things and take them off of your plate? So it's all about buying back our hours now. And with that, now you're able to spend those hours with your loved ones, with your family, to make sure that you have a good work-life balance. It's not as easy as one thinks, but it is possible. And with a team like us behind you, where we meet with you on a quarterly basis to show you, look at the investment you just made in this employee, look how much more time you have to go after more new clients, to spend time with your family, to make your business grow more, and the investment in hiring that new person or buying a piece of equipment that maybe makes your life easier. That is also sometimes a plan that we can throw in there and see if the numbers allow us to invest in buying a piece of equipment that will cut our day, by, X amount of hours. And all of a sudden, you have that extra time to go out and build more business or spend it with your loved ones if that's what you would like. Another example of client that we're seeing right now is, our high earning individuals, um, seeing some of them going through the industry cycles of where there's not enough clients coming in. So what we do is with our meetings, we plan for those cycles. We plan to make sure that you diversify your income streams. We make sure that we touch base as far as, when do these industries come? Is it always a seasonal thing, or is it something that just happens based on whatever's going on with the economy? So by us helping you review those numbers and staying on top of that, we can plan for those moments. Right now, we're seeing it a lot with our real estate agents, our mortgage lenders. The market is not on our side, and therefore, it's not as easy to get a client. You're actually having to go out there and hustle and bustle to try to get those clients. And when there's proper planning, we can definitely continue to market. Instead of pausing our marketing, we can go out there and market harder because we planned for those down cycles and we have the money set aside, or the money's coming in from other revenues, and we're able to invest in our business and put money to work for us. So if you're out there listening and you feel like this is you, please know that you're not alone. That entrepreneurs always, feel like they are out there on their own struggling. Just know that there's always a team of individuals that can help you. Here at Prominence, we take pride in listening to our clients and making sure that they understand that they're not alone. We put our thinking hats on with you, and we want to grow with you. We are here with our our current clients, and we're always helping them strategize, figuring out what the next game plan is, and seeing how profitable things will be. So don't feel alone. Reach out. We're here to help. And we'll see you in episode 3.